probably the first thing I do. Just come online to say hi to the online community. Because why not? So, I just want us to gist a little. So if you have a gist, bring it on. Still yawning because it's still very early. I was watching Liverpool lose last night. How bad is it to support a team and then watch them lose every time? Just sad. But then I want us to talk more, or rather to gist about tech. I'm trying to share this video. That's the reason why I'm hardly talking. Oh boy. All right. So we are going to be going through what is actually trending in the world of tech. Yesterday I actually missed a post. I did not upload this for some reason, but I actually uploaded this on my Facebook. So if you are following me on Facebook or Instagram, I do upload some things over there. But although the YouTube channel is my main channel, so I still basically upload everything. So the latest news is that ChatGPT just released their voice and it actually got major upgrade. You can now talk to ChatGPT directly inside the chat. No switching of the model, just with extra steps. And this simply picks, and also you can also watch the response in real time and also revisit the past message and even visual like messages and or map that you actually chat, and it also feels instantly and natural. And this is actually already rolling out on mobile, and everyone is already in making use of it. It's not as if this is rolling out gradually for some people and it's not rolling out for a lot of people. Actually tested this and it really looks cool compared to the previous one. So consider you updating your ChatGTP app and you will get these updates already. I really saw that, and man, ChatGTP has been going on their updates back to back, back to back. Just a few days ago, they introduced their research, which is their shopping research, and before you knew it, they introduced another upgrade on their voice. Man, they are probably that most effective company or most reliable company. And also, ChatGTP claims that teams circumvented safety feature before suicide that ChatGTP helped plant. Okay, let me see what this news is all about. I didn't really see this particular news, and it's 8 hours ago. A lot is actually happening in tech, so I am going to be going through each and every one of them. Probably not reading deep in the message, but just the major news. Just Guide want to use AI to help people navigate the US immigration system. Alter AI is providing a new age of fan experiences. Red Wool material reportedly cut 5% of staff after 550 million reads. Probably they want to use AI. ChatGTP, everything you need to know about the AI-powered chatbots. This is actually a tutorial from the website, not exactly a news. Who is defining AI's future in 2025? The AI Disrupt 90 unveiled. I actually support TechCrunch owns this company. Emergency alert system across US disrupt the following unsolved code red cyber attacks. Citus hack may have exposed data at major financial heavy rates. That looks too close to me. I was actually going to read some of the headlines, but it seems there are more tutorials in the website I've actually opened than the trending news instead. I'm actually reading my book. I read it list thanks to this brilliant notebook LM trick. You think you want privacy, you don't. Okay, instead of seeing so many news, I am seeing so many tutorials instead. Let's see Veg. The AI boom is based on fundamental mistake. I don't really know why that is said, but I want to read a bit on that particular news. The best Black Friday deals we have found on the TV, laptop, and more. The best Apple Watch to buy. Hmm. Apple TV pulls a hunt over plagiarism accusation. OpenAI denies liability in teen suicide lawsuit. City misuse of ChatGPT. Okay, but no matter what, I think you are still responsible. I don't know why they are denying that. This 1,400 stream machine alternative houses tiny desktop powerhouse. Just an intro. Strong iPhone 7 sales pushes Apple ahead of Samsung this year. Hmm. Apple is actually very good at marketing, so I'm not surprised with that. There are so many news, but none of them are actually headline. But the one I actually want to read, or the one I feel like interests me the most, is the one about this OpenAI denying the liability in the teen suicide. Because I think no matter what, you create a program and somebody commits suicide after as a result of using that particular program, I think you should be responsible for that at most level, not generally. OpenAI responds to lawsuit by the family of Adam Rains, a 16-year-old who took his own life after discussing it with ChatGPT for months, said the injury in the tragic event happened as a result of Rains' misuse, unauthorized use, and unintended use, unforeseeable use, and or improper of use, improper use of ChatGPT. That is reported by NBC News. And the filing cited its terms of the use that prohibit access by teens without a parental guidance consent, by bypassing protective measures or using ChatGPT for suicide or self-harm, and argues that the family claims are blocked by Section 230 of the Constitution Decency Act. Just wow. Um, what exactly does that particular constitution say? I'm interested to know. I want to know. So I'm actually going through I may not read everything. Oh, the veg also force you to pay. Uh, I have to subscribe $4 per month to be able to read this. Instead of doing that, I would rather subscribe $7 a month in ChatGPT. Well, anyway, I just wanted to see this particular news, but for some reason, the website is not letting me read. OpenAI says the chatbot response directed Ring to seek for help from the resource like suicide hotline more than 100 times, claiming that a full reading of this chat history shows that his death, while devastating, was not caused by ChatGPT. The family's lawsuits filed in the August in California Superior Court said that the tragedy was the result of deliberate design choice by OpenAI. It launched ChatGPT 4.0, which also helped its valuation jump from $86 billion to $300 billion. In statement by the Senate panel in September, Rain's father said that what began as a homework helper gradually turned itself into a confidant and then a suicide coach. According to lawsuit, ChatGTP provides Rain technical specification for various methods, urged him to keep his ideation secret from his family, offered to write the first draft of a suicide note, and walk him through the setup on the day he died. The day after this lawsuit was filed, OpenAI said it would introduce parental control and has since rolled and additionally safeguards to help people, especially teens, when conversation turns intense. This is very sensitive. This is very disheartening. This is also very bad. And before now, I never thought about it because I have never had a child. I've never been a parent, I mean. So if something like this happened to my child, I would do the same thing the father is doing right now. I don't know if I might have, because I'm in Nigeria, and a lot of things we do, we really don't even have a judge or a law that actually is more serious in taking case. But naturally, this is what any father would do. Nobody wants to lose their child because they started making use of ChatGTP. Because I think reading the father's statement said that it turns from a homework helper into a suicide assistant. How did he put it? But the main thing is nobody wants to lose their child because they let their child to use a particular software or application. Because obviously the father never intended to use or to hurt their child or to help their child to do this, because if they actually knew before now, they are going to do everything they can to stop the child from making use of ChatGPT and also social media in general. And I think children start using AI too early. They start using internet too early. Let's say internet or mobile phone, basically mobile device, because laptop, anything that connects you to internet, to the whole world, is very risky. And just like you would not let your child talk to just any stranger, it is still the same thing. You wouldn't let your child go online and start chatting with random people. It is very risky. Whether it's some miscreants trying to scam people, or now the use of AI, or going to websites that are actually prohibited. This is just so bad, and I would not. I don't want to say I don't recommend any parents giving their child this device, because this device can also be of use. It can also be helpful in a lot of ways. Now, imagine a child using their ChatGPT to ask them questions about their assignments and stuff, especially when the parent is busy. This is going to be very useful, and it's going to also be helpful in a lot of ways. But then letting your child use it without your supervision is very bad. And also, I think parents should start checking what their children are doing while they are away. It's very important, because leaving your child to do whatever they want is just so bad. It is just very bad, and I don't encourage anybody to do that, or to let their children to just do anything they want without any supervision. That is the reason why they have a guardian. That is the reason why they have parents. That is the major goal, or the real job for a parent or a guardian is to take care of their children and to guide them and to help them to learn a lot of things about life, but not allowing them to fall into this kind of situation. This is just so bad and terrible. I feel very sad for the father that have lost their child because they let them use ChatGPT. Nobody deserves that at all. Nobody. I don't really know how that case is going to go, but ChatGTP already claiming that they have actually won the child of this several times. And the fact that most times I see some teenagers doing content online, I just feel that this is not cool. I'm always shocked. I don't really know how to express myself with this, but I don't like it. It is not good at all. That's very sad. Your Spotify subscription might cost more soon. Okay, that is a different news. What's with AI note-taking device all of a sudden? What's with AI note-taking device all of a sudden? Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Oh, there are actually AI note-taking device. You know, I didn't really know about this until now. And really is very expensive. Is very expensive. Okay, what the AI note-taking device does is that it records your voice and also it transcribes and summarizes with AI technologies. So this actually supports 112 languages, and that is not really bad. But I didn't know this was a thing. And the average price I have seen on Amazon is $127. It's not too bad. Well, I was thinking that this kind of device is supposed to cost $12, but I don't know what engineer actually went in place. But the price is a bit expensive. It doesn't come with a screen. It is just the device attached to the phone, and then it transcribes into the language that it's recorded and displays them on your screen or probably play it out loud. So it is not that bad, but I just think it is not cool either. So it is not cool based on the fact that the expense is expensive. I wasn't expecting the price to be $127. Man. All right, let's skip that. This AI app is helping visually impaired people to find and navigate objects around them. This is a good one. What device is that? What is the name of the device? Or rather, the app. Okay, the name of the app is called NaviSense. It actually helps visually impaired people to locate objects around them, making use of a voice command, and then it guides the user using an audio call or a vibration feedback from the phone. This is not bad. This is actually a good app. The app also tracks position and it also tracks objects around you. And then it also uses a camera sensor input. Then it translates the spiral information into sound and cures and guides towards the object. So this is actually a good one. And again, the application name or the app name is NaviSense. Now, so in full is Navigation Sense. It's designed to help visually impaired people to navigate indoor and outdoor spaces more safely. Oh man, this is not bad. I think AI is really useful, even though it's been explored by so many bad people. I kind of like the application. application that helps people to do a lot of good. And then Google research could turn into a fun image with Nano Banana. I've seen a lot of image created with Nano Banana, and they're really cool. They stand out from a lot of companies in creating image. Their image creation is awesome. I recommend you try Nano Banana, and you can actually use Nano Banana in Google Gemini. I think you already have Google Gemini on your phone. If you do not have it, you can download it from Play Store. The OLED iPad mini is coming soon, just not anytime soon. No maintenance, no fuse with smart vacuum. It's $299 Friday. NASA astronaut to achieve a first in Thursday's launch of ASI. Your Xbox ecosystem leveled up across every device. Not bad. Google is supercharging Cycle to search with AI mode, giving you a better follow-up answer. You may need deep pockets for Apple's formidable iPhone. Wait, which phone is a formidable iPhone? Is there any others? Oh, let me let me take a look. Let me take a look. This, okay, this is wow. This is wow. What's happened? If you have been waiting for Apple's foldable phones, you may want to start saving now, because Analysis Atolio at Forborn Research has released a new estimate for what could be Apple's first foldable phone. Wow, about $2,399. This is based on components and supply chains cost analysis, taking into account the premium formidable or the premium foldable display hinge mechanism and other specialized parts for a high-end foldable device. Your Apple foldable is going to cost you $2,999. This is just a forecast anyway. It might even be higher than that, depending on rumor, and also might be lower. But it's rumored that the price is going to range from $1,800. Man, this is a big news for a lot of Apple fans, because they have been waiting on foldable phones like forever. And now they want to give them a foldable phones at that ridiculous amount of price. I bet a lot of Apple people will buy it. I'm also an Apple user anyway. I used to have an Apple phone, but I don't have it anymore. But really, I did not see that news. That was yesterday anyway. But why would... Hold on, guys. How much does Samsung foldable cost? Just looking at this recent result on Samsung foldable, this is Samsung Galaxy Z Foldable 7, and the price is $1,719. Okay, is that a battery? Okay, it's a phone itself, and this is $1,657. There is no Samsung foldable that is cost $2,000. They are all $1,000. maybe by next year the price might increase, and also the fact that Apple might not even release or put their phone on sale right now. Maybe that's the reason why they put the price that way, because obviously they are going to make their own price and they are going to start selling their phone by next year. So I think maybe that's the reason. Oh boy, that is a lot. That is a lot of price though. Seriously. I am shocked. I am not even shocked because so many of the so many of the Apple products are quite expensive. So I don't expect it to be cheaper. I don't expect it to be cheaper. But this is actually interesting. Hey guys, in case you're watching my video and wondering why exactly am I switching from topics to topic, I am obviously reading through websites, so I'm reading through latest news. And if you have a particular topic that interests you, I can start making live on this topic. But right now, I read through topics from social media, from not social media, rather news agency, not particularly social media, news agency. Oh, excuse me. Apple decide to launch their foldable phones, and then it's having that ridiculous price. That is something really. I don't know why they just always put up too much price in whatever they are tagging. Maybe because the name Apple just have to be more expensive than anything. I don't know why. Okay, Windows 7 is making their updates easier, and now you can easily update your Windows 7. Save $100 or hundreds on AC and heating with ultimate home comfort this Black Friday. There is a lot of Black Friday sales going on here. A lot of Black Friday sales deal. So many deals going on this website. But that's not exactly what I am looking for. Okay, this is a good news. The one I'm just reading through. So many Black Friday deals. Okay, now you can make a cinematic AI video in Google Flow just by doodling. Okay, instead of typing a perfect prompt, you can now sketch your ideas into Google Flow, and your doodles guide the AI transformation through a drawing into a published cinematic video with a better control over scene. You know, I've actually not seen this news. This is a new one. Let me go ahead and read through. AI is so interesting. Every day you wake up, you see an update and really crazy stuff. It is so interesting how AI can just go from random time-taking updates to everyday updates on AI. Very interesting updates though. Very interesting. How it is. Fine. So Google Flow, the AI video making tool that turns your idea into a cinematic clip, Now, just got a major refresh apart from existing video features. Now, Google Flow just supports Nano Banana V Pro for image generation and refresh version of underlining video model, which is VO3, which brings you more control and realism and also flexibility to its creator. Now, the latest update unlocks the powerful new capabilities, image creation with Nano Banana Pro, and Doodle's object, or rather Doodle's based instruction, object insertion / remover, and also a camera angle adjustment for your image. Now, the important use is actually the latest update makes your flow object feels more like a cinematic video, not rough draft. Now, all you just need to do is to sketch, and then it is going to turn it into a cinematic video. Now, it's interesting, but I really want to see how that works, but there is nothing like how it works right here. I can only see instruction, or rather pictures of other people sketching and then uploading. Hold on. I think there is actually what I am looking at right now. It is not an uploaded image, right? Like they said, it is a sketch, and truly it is a sketch. What that means is that you have to sketch on the device, and then when you sketch on the device, that is only when it will be able to get or make your video scene by scene. Okay, now looking at this sketch, the person have to sketch and sketch the instruction. Looking at the sketch, I just saw the person sketch a text saying add a disco ball, and then he put the round of the disco ball right there, and then he says make night outside, and then he went on to sketch the windows, the door, and the second windows, and that actually worked. So and also he's sketching all of this into an already created image. So I think with collaboration of your image creation and sketching on your screen, that is the only way this actually works. I don't think it's sketch and upload what you have actually sketched, because based on this is just an image anyway, it's not a video. Based on this, he just sketched them. Okay, looking at this other one, he did the sketch, right? And then he is writing. So is it that there is a pen that you can sketch with? I've actually not used it, so I'm going to try it, and when I try it, I'm going to make tutorial for you guys on how to do it also. So guys, I think that is it for the news. And then the news, there are just so many deals, Black Friday deals and sales. I understand we are in the festive period, and that is necessary. So YouTube's new custom tool will finally let you control your chaotic feeds. That is if you are getting too many news on YouTube and things that you do not like, you can actually remove them from your feeds. I think that is actually better, because most times I just open my feeds and I just see videos that I do not want to watch every time, and a lot of repetitive videos, like some certain people keep displaying on my timeline, and every time I remove them, they come back. Although it says that YouTube is teasing a feature called your custom feed that gives users more control over what appears on their home feed. Instead of relying on the usual algorithm, some users will now see a new label, custom feeds, next to the standard home tab, and you can enter prompt to tell YouTube what kind of video you like to see. Typing prompt like more travel video or less gaming content can reshape your feeds. This is interesting. This is interesting. Well, how come I did not see this news passed on by YouTube? I watched the YouTube recent video, but I didn't see this. Hold on. Let me see if they have this on YouTube blog itself. Excuse me. Probably YouTube uploaded this on their blog. Okay, I cannot see exactly what I was looking for, but still, that's an interesting news. You might be using Facebook more than you think, new research reviews. Okay. You will soon get a calm mode AI device from OpenAI. A calm mode AI device. What exactly is a calm mode AI device? Okay, Sam Altman is actually in an interview with which company is this? Emerson Collective. So Sam Altman said the moment you see this device, you will think that it's so simple. The device is reportedly screenless and roughly smartphone sized, which is a conceptual shift away from the traditional form factor. I have confirmed the under 2 years windows emphasizes a desire for products that feels unintimidated and playful. Okay. The smartphone today dominates not just our lives, but our attention, and notifies, and also the apps. There are so many things. Oh, who is this guy? Oh, I saw your company now. I'm actually curious. And your AI agent doing the heavy lifting for consumers, and this means the harder story may vary. Though I don't know, but basically it's trying to say that it is going to try to reduce distraction and noise away from its users, so by creating that device. So creating the device is a way to reduce distraction from the people. So I understand, but I have not seen even a conceptual device or how it actually look. They didn't put out how it looked, so there is nothing for me to go through further. All right, guys, I think that does it. I am already feeling a headache. So thank you so much for coming to watch my stream, even though I do not have so many people watching. Thank you for coming, and I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe and peace.